What's up? It's Trenius, Henderson. You seen in the background, that's a casino. I am in Las Vegas for the first time in my life. And it is casino slot machine city. And I never would have ever thought that I would, get a chance to come to Las Vegas. I never thought that I would be rich in every way to be able to come out here and to circulate money. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people come to Las Vegas where they go play like slot machines and stuff, and they be like, I ain't trying to spend no money on that. I ain't gambling, man. But really, like, I'm thinking, like, you know what? I'm having fun, and I'm circulating money. And believe it or not, but I just won $100 off one of the machines out there right before I came and made this video. Because yesterday I lost like $100. But when I lost that $100 yesterday, I didn't say, man, I hate Vegas because the machines is rigged. No, I just said, I'm circulated it. And I kept smiling, I kept my happy, positive attitude, and I had a great night last night. And then when I got up this morning, I came out here, and I got on the machine. The first machine I played, Wheel of Fortune, I won $100. I took my $100, I came, sat down over here to make this video. But I'm about to tell you some real true stuff to help me along my journey, because I didn't always have the opportunity to come to Las Vegas. Like, I remember standing in my car and pulling up behind plazas and shopping centers and stuff like Walmart, and when it get dark at night, going behind Walmart, finding a nice dark spot so the police can't pull them, like, what you doing back here? I was living out my car at one point in my life. So listen, I'm gonna tell you about some real stuff that made me rich in every way. Like, now I'm on YouTube, I'm a YouTube vlogger. I got over like 1,300 videos. I got more than 15 streams of income. Every day I wake up, I got money in my bank account. Every day I'm getting money that I don't even have to go work for. You know what I mean? It's because I'm a life coach and I have my own programs and stuff set up. I have over 50,000 subscribers. I get to do what I want to do every day. I am my own boss. You see me out here in Las Vegas. It is a Tuesday, okay? I get to travel around the United States of America and stuff like that. And I'm a pretty cool guy, and I'm black. I mean, come on, this story is real. This story is real, man. Listen, I'm gonna tell you some real stuff. Listen close. And this story gonna help you. This story gonna help you. If you listen to my story, it's gonna help you. I'm gonna tell you how you can be rich in every way, okay? Listen, life is a game, and you know how you play it? With your mind and your words, okay? I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna run it back. Life is a game, and you know how to play it? With your mind and with your words. One time I did not know how to use the secret law of attraction. What is the secret law of attraction, Trinities? Oh, the power of your words. You speaking things into it. What does this mean, man? What does this mean? So when I thought about, what it all means, like using your words to create your life, I realized something that I was doing in the past, okay, that was hindering me from being rich in my future, okay? It may be something that you're going through right now that you don't want to be going through. And listen, folks, the only reason why you're going through it is because of the things that you're saying, okay? The reason why I was at this low point in my life and I was staying out of my car for like a month was because I had came like codependent on myself, okay? Like I became dependent on myself, and I got to the point where I said, you know what, I don't want to go stay with my relatives, nothing like that. I didn't have no money to go get an apartment or nothing like that at that time. And I said, you know what, I'm just gonna thug it out. I'm just gonna take responsibility and just stay in my car for a month. At that moment is when I really started to learn how to use my words and my thoughts and everything I was doing, because I took responsibility upon myself to change my situation versus blaming my situation on everything outside of myself. So that was like a major turning point in my life. You know what I'm saying? But listen, you gotta stop thinking broke, okay? You gotta stop thinking like in scarcity. You have to stop thinking like in lack. And when I say thinking, I mean talking. The things that people, I be listening to people's conversation, like even out here in Las Vegas, okay? And I'm a life coach. I get to talk to all my beautiful RIM team members all around the world, and I'm teaching them how to do what I'm teaching you right now, okay? But I listen to so many people talk, and they wonder why they don't have no money. It's because of the very things that they're saying. whatever you put behind I am, that's what you become. I be hearing people say, I am broke. I am having a hard time making money. I am in a financial situation where I don't have any money. I am like not able to support myself, you know. I am jobless. Like it's like okay, when are you gonna get to a point to where you start just speaking the things into existence? You know, I am rich, even though you might not even be rich. And that's what I did, man. Instead of like, you know, I changed my whole mindset, and I changed everything about the way I speak. Now I done changed so much. I got people and friends around me that be watching the things I say, like, Trenius, don't say that. You know, that ain't the abundant mindset. You know what I'm saying? But I remember, like, once upon a time, man, I used to listen, and this is how broke people of poverty think. Like I used to think. Like when you, for instance, it's down to the science of even going out to eat at a restaurant. Like if you go out to eat at a restaurant, right, a rich person, this is different between a rich person and a broke person. A broke person, like I used to be, will go to a restaurant and they'll order some food, and then they'll say, you know, if they don't eat all the food, they'll say, hey, give me a to-go box. Reason why they asking for that to-go box, because somewhere in their mind, they think that they paid a pretty penny for the meal, for one, okay? They also think that, you know, it'll cost too much to go out and get, you know, another dinner, you know? And so it's like thinking in the mindset of save, because I'm not gonna be able to inherit abundantly. Okay, so, you know, one thing I did was even like stop asking for to-go boxes. Trinities, you're a rich person. Start thinking that you can get whatever you want to eat any time of the day. That's what a rich person do, right? You know, it gets deep. It gets deep, man. It gets deep. Even when you got bills to pay, right? Even when everybody got bills to pay. Even when you got bills to pay and you give up that bill money, you can't even think like, oh man, I paid my bills. Oh man, they paid my bills today. Dang. You gotta think like, no, I paid my bills because that's what I'm supposed to do. Now I'm about to find another way to get some more money. Snap, snap, chop, 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 chop. You know what I'm saying? Like now when I pay my cell phone and bill and stuff like that, I just, whether it's $200, whether it's $300, I give it with a smile. I give it with a happy attitude, like, so what? It's my cell phone bill. I'm always gonna have money to be able to pay my cell phone bill. You see, that's a rich mindset. You gotta have everything you do, it gotta be a rich mindset. And listen, this is another thing I learned on my journey that might be hindering you. Stop letting people use you, okay? If you know yourself and you know your worth, stop letting people like take advantage of you and use you, take you for granted. If you're offering somebody your time that you could be giving to your kids to help them with something that they're going through, charge them for it. That's another thing I had to get out of the habit of doing. Once upon a time, I used to say, oh, you know, I'm gonna just coach this person and just let it be free because you know, God is love, and, you know, I gotta be loving. And at the same time, it was draining me. You know, in that same voice, that my intuition started beginning to tell me through the universe, through teachers and people that I would listen to, people that I'm subscribed to, they begin to say things like Stuart Wilder's begin to say things like, listen, when you got a talent, when you got a gift, that's what God gave you the gift for, so that you can live in prosperity. Your gift supposed to bring you in the income so that you don't have to go through the struggle, so that you don't have to go through the storm. That's why every soul God has given a gift to. You know what I'm saying? So, because that gift, if you tap into it, that gift, like it doing me here on my network, it brings you prosperity. It brings you abundantly, only if you charge people for it. I don't know no store where you can go in and just take something off the shelf and just walk out the door. Whether it's a pack of Doritos, whether it's Gatorade, whether it's steaks. You can't just go in nobody's store and take nothing off no shelf. You can't just go in nobody's business and tell them to do your hair and then get up and walk out the seat. Even though I've heard that some women have done that before. That's trifling, man. But you can't do that nowhere. So basically what I'm saying is, it's okay to charge. It's okay to ask people to pay you your worth. You are a unique, valuable being. And if somebody is asking you to help them with something, and you're taking your precious time out of your life that you could be doing something that helps you out, charge people for it. Okay, charge people for it. So that could be another thing that could be hindering your finances. Okay, you could be blessed all along, but you're not charging people for the services, the talent, and the gift that you have. Okay, that's another thing. Okay, and so another thing I learned on my journey, man, is once again, man, it's all back to my words. It's all back to what I believe. Like this world that we live in, everything costs, y'all. Everything costs. But you can't listen. If you rich in every way, you can't live in the mindset that like, oh man, I'm gonna have to pay for this. I'm gonna have to pay for that. I remember when I got my first foreign car, a Mercedes. When I got it, I knew I would have to pay premium gas. But see, instead of having a broke mindset, like, man, I ain't gonna get that Mercedes because, man, they got that premium gas. And you know, some people are like, oh man, I can't get that car because, man, it take premium gas, 97. I couldn't say, oh man, I ain't gonna get the car because I'm used to paying unleaded 87. I said to myself, premium? You mean tell me I can get the car that I can, for the first time in my life, I can get premium gas? Give me that. I'm rich. I got the rich mindset. Give me that. You know what I'm saying? And then guess what? When I got that, I had a good time with that car, leveled up, got me another car. You know what I'm saying? See, this is how I'm gonna end it off right here, folks. And I think that you catch the drift of what I'm saying right now. Listen, this is how it works. Once again, money is just energy. The only way you attract more money, is if you look at the things, the assets that you have, you look at the investments that you have right now, you look at your bank account right now, and you know that money, that investment that you have right now, let's just say you have to give it away, okay? Money has to be circulated. No matter how much you want to keep it, it has to be spent and it has to be circulated. There's no way in the hell your money in the bank is not being circulated by that bank, because it is. And they making more money off of it than you got saved up in there. That's just the reality of the situation, okay? So you got to keep in mind that you are a money vessel, okay? That's one thing that helped me start attracting more money and having multiple streams of income, because I stopped being stagnated with the money concept of it stops right here. You know, most people live in that financial lack mindset, and it's like it stops right here. Don't ask them for no money. Don't ask them to borrow no money. They ain't trying to spend money on things that they know they can't afford, but they think that they can't afford it because they think that it costs too much, but they really do want it. Lack mindset, because they stagnate the flow of money energy. You see what I'm saying? That's when you think mentally, when you think that things are costing too much, when you think that things are too expensive, when you think that that's what the rich people got, it's only for the rich. When you stagnate the energy concept of money, when you stagnate the money, once you obtain it, you have blocked the flow of money. So that means that this energy, this money, cannot attract to you the way it's supposed to, which is abundantly, okay, because you have blocked it. Now, when you become receptive to the energy of money and you say to yourself mentally, constantly, all the time, I know that what I've received, I will have to circulate it. Then that money is gonna come to you flowing. You're gonna spend a lot on the things that you really want, right? This is how I started buying so-called high stuff that it's too high. I heard that all my life growing up. It's too high. It's high. It's high. This is how I started buying high stuff. I knew myself. I knew my worth. I knew my worth. And I started going into the grocery store and getting the expensive bottle of shampoo that I know I needed because it worked better than the cheap shit. Okay? I knew I needed it. I started doing stuff like that. I started going to the Whole Food store and getting the fruits that I really wanted. Instead of avocado, they got like dents and stuff in it. You know what I'm saying? For like 50 cents. $3 avocado. I started buying the high stuff. And guess what it started doing? Raising my vibration, making me more receptive to attract more money so that I can buy even higher stuff. Took one small trip, because I wasn't afraid to take it because the opportunity presented itself. I didn't have to go to work at the time. I took me a trip, even though my lower self, my financial lack self was always telling me, don't spend that money, don't have a good time, because when you go on that vacation, you come back and you gonna be broke. I said, nah, I'm a money vessel. Speak up, let your voice be heard right now, and leave a comment below if you're a money vessel. Say, I am a money vessel, Trenius. Say, I am a money vessel, Trenius, and give this video a thumbs up. Okay, so I took my trip. Guess what? After I took my trip and I wasn't scared and I wasn't stagnating the money, and I knew that I was a money vessel, the universe put me in a situation to where I was able to get more money. You see how it works? It was able to trust me with more money to flow through me, that I was able to go on an even bigger trip, even better trip. See what I'm saying? And then next thing you know, I went on and took that trip, and then I circulated my money on that trip. I was happy for it. I knew that I was a money vessel. Okay? Next thing you know, I'm in Las Vegas. An even bigger trip. And I'm having a good time out here. Have you ever been in Las Vegas? Speak up, let your voice be heard. Leave a comment below. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Trenius Henderson, man. This is how you get rich in every way. This is how I became rich in every way. I changed my mentality from scarcity to abundance. In every way, I changed my words from speaking lack, into speaking, what you want to call it. I changed my words into speaking endless, limitless, limitless words, limitless phrases. Every conversation I have with people now, I ain't talking like I got it just a little bit. I'm talking like I got a lot. They don't know me. I'm rich. They don't know me. Hey, it's 3 things you don't tell people about. What's in your bank account, your relationship, and your next move. Okay? Peace out. I'll see you in the next video.